Today we'll start further the class assignment 3. You may see in the study material given by us, Senko. Without the long division, question number 18, you may say this. Find the decimal expansions of 1 by 7, 7 by 8, 10 by 3 on the number line. We already have discussed these kind of questions in many ways. Is that clear? However, if you want to know these questions again, now please ask me these questions. Question number 19, without long division method, find the decimal expansion of the following. Our topic is running here, long division method, a decimal expansion. Means we find a decimal expansion. Just I want to tell you, what is the long division method? But the long division method, you may see, I think this is the question we have found a decimal expansion. You may know this is the last, I'm just calling the concept here, this long division method. What is the long division method? Sorry, here is not available. I'm telling the long division method is what? Suppose that we are to find out the decimal expansion of 12 by 25. This is the first question, the decimal expansion, long division method. So what is called the long division method? The long division method is, look here, this 12 is divided by 25. It does not go, so taken 0 it is, right? 0 time it is. Now take 120 becomes here, and after that 25 goes in that 4 time, 100 becomes here, again 10 time will divide it. What's left here, tell me please? It's 20 left here right now, and it becomes 200, and 25 goes in 200 8 times, it's 200 again. 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Cut I'm giving, that's why 0 not get you confusion in. Okay, so what is coming here? The divisions, a long division method we employed here. This method is for long division, and what the decimal expansions is coming? The decimal expansion is coming 0.48. 0.48, it means, and even it's terminating. Terminating means no longer remainder is coming. Is that clear? Remainder is 0. When the remainder is 0, then this is called terminating decimal expansion. You understand this, okay? But this long division method you have employed in earlier questions, but here is saying that you not have to employ the long division method. This long division method you not have to employ here. Without this method, you have to find out where it's a terminal decimal expansion, whether it is terminating or not. So I am telling you this. How can you understand this? Is that clear? So simply every rational number, just like p by q, so the decimal expansion of any decimal expansion of any rational number depends on I think it's depend on the q, not depends on p. It's mean divisor. This is, you may say this is divisor. It depends on divisor. Clear? So we see the divisor. So you understand this. If you will see in some activity, if the q have the factor 2 to the power m and 5 to the power n, means if q will have only factors 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both, then it will have terminating decimal expansion. Otherwise it will not have terminating decimal expansion. You may see in many examples, you can see here this. Is that clear? So you just have to see only 12 by 25 means 25. You can see the factorizations. Again you are solving this. So this is the main concept here, solving question. Okay, it's first question number 19, and first solution is there. 12 by 25. 12 by 25. We are to find out the terminating decimal expansion. So you need to factorize first. 25, 5 into 5. You may say this. So what are the factors consisting the q? Q is the denominator. So 5 only. Yes. So it will have the terminating decimal expansion. You understand this? 12 by 5 to the power 2. This will have terminating decimal expansion. This will have terminating decimal expansion. Why? Because as q is of the form, q have only 2m and 5 raised to the power, means q is of the form. 2 is looking like 2 raised to the power m and 5 raised to the power n, means q can be factorized only in terms of 2 and 5. Is that clear? Only 2, only 5, 2 and 5 both can come here. Is that clear? So it will have the terminating decimal expansion. So more detail I am telling you. What is the decimal expansion? Decimal expansion is actually dividing, just like this is a number line, you may say it's a number line, it's a 0 here, from here to here, you may see this is 1 unit, this is unit, this gap is 1 unit, it's called the 1, right now 1 it is. If we divide this into the 10 part, we divide it into the 10 part, you may understand this is, we have divided in 10 part right now, and further this is to be under microscope, we can take this is the 0 point, means 1 of the 10 point, okay, it's the gap between them is 0.1. Again if I will divide, this is I think it's a 0.9 and it's a 2 it is, so the gap between them is 0.1 only. Is that clear? So I sorry, it's a 0, wait a minute please, it's a 0 and it's 1, so this is 0.9 and this is 1, so the gap between them is 0.1 only. Again this is divided in the 10 part, you may understand this, again it divided in 10 part. For what will happen here, this it means that again 10 part means this 0 point, this is called, what this is called, this is called 0 point, tell me please again, 0.9 divided in 10 part, it means 0.09, this is that here, so 0.09. You means dividing in decimal point means me dividing 10 means unit is being divided into 10 equal parts. Is that clear now? So this is called the decimal expansion. Decimal means dividing in 10 is called the decimal. Everybody must know this. Is that clear? So have a look this decimal. So here is that 12. So you may understand this. To may understand this, 25 is written as 5 into 5 means 5 is occurring only on the queue. So you may see decimal means 10, 2 into 5, 110 is made by 1 2 and 1 5. Is that clear? So we can speak here this 110, one time decimal conversion or divisions of unit in the 10 part require 1 2 and 1 5. Is that clear? If we want to divide into 10 and 10, it means 100 means 2 time decimal, it shall be 2 to the 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. You may understand this. What we can speak here, 2 to the power 2 and 5 to the power 2, net this is. It means that 2 is getting divided in that we want to divide the decimal in the decimal form twice the time. Twice the time is 10, first we divide in 10 part, then again we divide in 10 part. Is that clear? So 100 it is right now. So 2 decimal places will occur here. Suppose that I am telling you this like 2 by 10. So we will write here 0.2. So 1 decimal place only, and 2 by 100 we want to write down here. So 0.02 it is. Is that right? 2 decimal places are there. Similarly 2 by what will write down 1000 is that here. 0.002. 3 decimal places are here. So same procedure is to be done here. This is that clear? It means the power, how many times 2 occurring, how many times 5 occurring, it determines the number of decimal places. Is that clear? So one thing I want to ask the question, that question is here, you understand this? Let this is, suppose here is what 5, again listen here this 5, let this is 25. So suppose that here you must say this, look here, what is that? We want to divide 25 12 by 25. Is that clear? So it can be written as 5 into 5. How many times 5 occurring here? 2 times. It means how many 10s can be brought here? 2 10s can be brought, but 1 10 is made up of 1 2 and 1 5. We need to give 2 times 2. So 1 time 2 we have given, 1 time 2 we have given, but we cannot give only to the denominator. We also need to give this to the numerator. 2 into 2, 2 times is there. So you may see 12 into 4 is there also, 2 2s are 4, and 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10. How many 10s are here? That's, please tell me. 2 10s are here. So 12 4s are, what is that? 48 divided by 100. So what shall be further it? 2 decimal places, so 0.48. Now look at this. This is the decimal expansion. In the means this is done. This can be done only for the those p by q's and those rational number which have 2 and 5 or 2 and 5 both as a denominator. But the other number, if occurring like 3 7, means it will not have a terminating decimal expansion. It means that you can come to the point here. This the question number 19. Without long division method, find the decimal expansion of the following. You may see this 25, 125, 125. Is that clear? Further also can be done here. This is that clear? 49 by 125. 49 by 125. Look here, this 49 by 125. 49 by 125. Is that clear? Now this is 49 by 5, 125. It's 125. 5 time it goes here. 25 left here. Again 5 time it goes here. 5 left here. Again 5 is there. 1 is there. Okay. 3 times 5 occurring. So what will it is? 5 into 5 into 5. Look. 3 5s are occurring here. This you may see. If the 3 5s are occurring, then what we can understand here? 3 5s occurring means 3 10 can be made here. For giving 3 10, we need to give 3 2s. 5 into 2, 5 into 2, 5 into 2. Is that clear or not? So 3 2 we have given here. So similarly 3 2s to be given here to the numerator. Is that clear, guys? So what can we do here? The next, we can bring 110 from here, 110 from here, 110 from here, right now. So carry on this. 49 into 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8 is there also, and it's a 110, 110, 110. You may understand this is called 1000. 8 9s are 72, and 8 4s are 36, and 7 43. And how many decimal places are here? 3 decimal places are here. So we'll write down 0.432. This is called 3 decimal place. Is that clear? Now it's a terminating decimal expansion. So we are we do we perform here the method of long division? Obviously no. I hope you can solve the next question also. That in the question number 19 you will see 371 divided by 125. Again 3 decimal places will come here. Is that clear, guys? So you have learned here conversion of any rational number in the decimal form without, but sometimes if there is 3 non 2 and 5s are occurring, so it's not possible to find the terminating decimal expansion. What we can conclude? It means that we can conclude that p by q, a rational number, has a terminating decimal expansion only if q is of the form, means q must have 2 and 5 as a prime factor. If 2 is not having 2 and 5, other like 3 7 and 11 13, so it will not have terminating decimal expansion. So tell me what type of decimal expansion then it will have? Yeah, right, saying the terminating decimal expansion will be non-terminating. It can be repeating, it can be non-terminating, non-repeating. Is that clear? Question number 20. What the question number 20 is saying? Show that 3.141427678 is a rational number. In the other words, express this in the p by q form. I hope you can write down what type of decimal expansion this is. Terminating type decimal expansion. 142678. 142678. 142678. This is question solution number 20. You may see this. We have to convert this into the p by q form. P by q form. Exactly. So p by q form means how can we convert this? You may see first you need to count the number of decimal places. How many number of decimal places are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decimal places are here. So I think you just need to write down here this 3, 1, 4. Is that clear? Look here now. Three, 1, 4, 2, 6, 7, 8 divided by how many decimal places are here? The decimal places are here 6 decimal places are. So 6 times 10 come here. 6 times 10 it means how many 2's and how many 5? 6 times 2's and 6 times 5. Is that clear or not? Now 6 times 2's and 6 times 5 will come here this. Yeah. Now further you can cancel it. It is divisible by 2. So 2, 1 is 2. What left here? 1, 2 5s are 10. What's left here? 1, 2 7s are 14. 2 1 is 2. 2 3s are, and 2 3s are 6, and 2 9s are 18. You may understand this. So here 1 2s are there. Now further it cannot be divisible. 1 5 7 1 3 3 and 9 divided by 2 to the power what is that? 5 and 5 to the power 6. Further you can obtain the answer. Is that clear? This is called the p by q form. Right now it will give sum. You can understand this. Further if you want to write down answer, then what will happen here? 1 5 7 1 7 1 3 3 9, and further what will be 5 times 5 will make what is that? 1 2 3 4 5, and 1 5 left here. One 5. So you can write it as 1 5 7 1 3 3 9 divided by what is that? 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. This is the p by q form of that number. Is that clear, guys? Everybody understood here? Now see the question number next. What the question number? 21. Show that 1.272727 dot 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 is equal to, that is 1 by 27 bar can be expressed. Can you write here? I told you just it is you are need to write down in p by q form. So I'm just recalling the method that you have done in that 1.27 bar again. Okay, solution method. Let you will suppose x is equal to 1.27 bar. What type of is 1 is terminating and 27 is repeating. So what you will write? How will you write? 10 x is equal to 1 plus 0.27. Just remember we have separated them, terminating and non-terminating repeating types. Again 1 plus this is repeating, and ready-made result you can employ here 27. Further can be written as 27 divided by 99. Okay, 2 digits are repeating, so 2 times 9 will occur as numerator denominator. 27 divided by 99. Further now proceed it ahead. 99 plus 27 divided by 99. Further what will be? It is 9, it is 16, and 11 and 12 divided by 99. Can it be cancelled somewhere else? Yes, you can cancel here at once. Right now, not need to wait here at the to the last step of that. You can cancel here that. Okay, so more simplified you can write down the steps here. What the steps are here? I am telling these steps are. That this is 1 plus, cancel it, 9s are 11s are, so 9 by 11, and further you can solve more easily. The question is, okay, let this is, so it's a 20 by 11 its answer. Right now see the next question here. Show that this is can be formed. The same question is there, 0.235 bar. Here different type question is there, mixed type, 2.35 bar, 2.35 bar, 2.35 bar. I'm just writing in this 2.35 bar. Okay, so 0 point let x is equal to 0.235 bar, 35 bar. You understand this? Okay, let x is equal to, we have supposed, what type of number is this? Please tell me. You may see this is the repeating, terminating, and these two are repeating. So we need to separate them in the decimal point. Decimal point means we have a decimal point just like that. This is the decimal point. You understand this? The decimal point is there. Yeah. This is the decimal point, suppose, right? So what we can understand here, this means left to the decimal point, left to the decimal point, and this is right to the decimal point. So you may understand this decimal point is there. So here one type number must come here, and the right side one type number must come here. This x can be written further as 0.235, this step. So you may understand this. This is to non-terminating. This decimal point is to be shift here. Clear? So for this doing, what you will do, one decimal place one we want to shift. So for this multiply either side. Either side by 10. You may understand this. 10x is equal to 2.35 bar. Is that clear? Now this can be written 0.35 bar. Clear? Further, what next is 10x is also there. It's a 10x and 2 plus. You may understand this 0.35 bar. So can be written as 99. Sorry, this can be written as 35 by 99 directly. 35 by 99. Our previous lecture will help you to understand this. How many digits are repeated? 2 digits are. So 2 times 9 will write as denominator, and what the digit repeating is to be taken as numerator. And further, is there anything else common between 35 and 99? Common factor there? No. So directly is to be achieved here 198, or it's what? 35. Means LCM is to be taken in this. It is 99. And further you will add them and obtain the answer. 10x is also, and here you will add them. 3 it is, and 13 it is. So 2, right guys? That is 99. And x is equal to, what will it is further? X is equal to 233 divided by 990. It's your answer. Got it you? This is simple method to convert the number in the P by Q form. Now look the question next, 23rd question. Find an irrational number between one. An irrational, interesting it is. An irrational, not rational. Don't be confused, because when first time a student listen or hears this question, yeah, I could find out this, but not asking irrational. It's not asking rational, it's asking irrational. So irrational, how can we find out? So I did not tell you yet this to find an irrational number between that. So how can we do this? Please tell me. It's very simple method to find this. I'm writing here this irrational number. So finding irrational number. Finding irrational number. Finding irrational number between A and B. Okay. So A and B. So I'm just doing an activity. Look here this. Suppose 2 is prime number, so implies that root 2 is irrational, and similarly 3 is prime, so root 3 is irrational number. Okay. So its decimal expansion is 1.414, and furthermore also its decimal expansion is 1.7732 something else, right? If I root 2, if I will multiply this by root 3, So what will obtain here? It's indices. This is called surd. This symbol is called surd right now. So the two same power or same operations carrying numbers can be operated together. So this can be written as 2 into 3, that is 6. If I will find out the decimal expansion of root 6, so do you know what will come it? What will come it is? So I just can understand this. You may find this, the word the decimal expansion of this is coming here, root 6. What root 6 will come? So you can find out just here, root 6 what is coming. So what is root 6 coming? Tell please. 2 3s are 414 and this else. So divide it. So 2 2s are what will here? 4. What's left here? This something else. Root 2 into root 3. Wait a minute please. This is not rational. No. The method on going lengthy and clumsy. Something else wrong here. Please leave this. Suppose we have 2 and a 3. They are the two rational numbers, okay? And we want to find out an irrational number between them. Obviously 2 and 3. Irrational between irrational is not in your course concern. Actually irrational between rational in your course concern. So 2 and 3 is there. So you may understand this. What is this here? This is number line. It's a 0, it's 1, it's 2, and furthermore also it's a 3, it's 4. Okay. So the location of 2 is this. It's a 2 here, and location of this is 3. So simple activity we are performing here. Take 2 into 3. If I will multiply them, 2 3s are what here? 6. And if I will take root of 6 them as, so what the root of 6 will come here? If you will find a root of 6, so 2.23 something else will come here, 5 or so and so on. It means what the number? It's the number. This number is right to the 2 and left to the 3s, right? So here will be this number is 2.23 as well. So this activity predict that if you want to find out an irrational number between two rational number, then multiply these two rational number and find out as the square root. So come to the point again. The question is what here? Two irrational numbers are here. Two rational number. Find an irrational. Question number 23. Find an irrational number between 1/7 and 2/7. An irrational number. Okay. So solution technique. An irrational number between 2/7 and 3/7. What is the question here? 1/7 and 2/7. 1/7 and 2/7. What is that? This number is 1/7 multiplied by 2/7 is under root. What shall be? 2/49. It is this. Its answer. Simple method you just know here. Means if you want to find out an irrational number, again you want to find out, so again you multiply together them and take under root. The simple method. Is that clear? Now look the question next. Now home assignment 3 here this. Okay. Represent the following in the m/n or p/q form. So first question is 2-digit repeating. Directly you can speak the answer 23/99. But I said you to, when this question is coming isolatedly in examination, then you have to solve this as the real method of finding the rational p/q. Okay, multiplying 2 and 2 3 2 3 2 3 furthermore. If you don't know, I will tell you this. Okay, so how many questions are these? Are assigned 6 questions in the 24, and the 25th. Look this. Write the following in the decimal form. You may see this decimal form in this to be written here. 4 whole 1/8 is also there. Is that clear? So there may be some difficulty with you. So please ask me the question. I will tell you in the next lecture what is that here. Is that clear, guys? You may see 36/100. So decimal expansion. You just learn the method. Q, you have to see the denominator. 1/11. 4 whole 1/8. First you convert in p/q form, then letters to be solved here. Here also the question. You should know 1/7. Further to be found out. The question is being repeated, and here these questions are here. Sorry. Yeah. How many questions are these all together? You may understand this here, 25, 26. 26 you don't do here, okay? Will not, because already we have done this question. Similarly 27. And what can the maximum number of digit be in the repeating block of digits in the decimal expansion of 1 by 70? So you may go on dividing it. Is that clear, guys, right now? So please kindly will appreciate these all questions, and then later I will tell you the question which you couldn't do at home. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.